Investigation start.
Shuichi!
Hey, Shuichi, you got a second?
Huh?
What's wrong?
I mean...
Before we start the investigation, there's something I've got to tell you. Technically, we already started.
Alright!
The music's going and everything. You're my sidekick from now on.
Huh?
Your sidekick?
You know...
I'm more of a scientist guy, kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. But that's a good quality to have for an investigation.
Listen up.
But that's a good quality for having. Yeah, that was Saiti saying that. Thinking it. Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momoto, luminary of the stars, the universe itself. So I'll leave the details for you. Pave the path for my success. But I don't know what to do as a sidekick.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I will make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
I mean...
So,
Leave it to me!
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
Huh? Got it.
Alright, then let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Kinda making me sidekick like this. Could it be? I'm scared. I try hard not to be, but I'm scared. I can't stop thinking about the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. That's what I'm afraid of. Is he trying to help me?
Hey!
Hey, what's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already.
Okay.
Right. As kinda a haste, I looked over the Monokuma file. Victim is Ryoma Hershey, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gym. Cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until his only bones remain. No other injuries can be confirmed.
Come on, man.
What? There's less written here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this. Time of death isn't written here. I'm starting to wonder if he actually died by the piranhas. Because it is possible he was killed earlier. That's why he looked like he was asleep. And then... Maybe whoever set the piranha thing up made it that there was a smaller box inside? And that's where Ryoma was? Because he's pretty small for a guy. He's pretty small. So maybe he was in the piranha box, but in a way that the piranhas couldn't touch him, so when both of them opened, they both fell in, and that's the piranha, then the piranhas could have touched him. But he was already dead to begin with, maybe. That's the only way I can figure out how this could have happened. In which case, it's got to be someone that set up the stage. Or helped, at least. And that's why there were so many piranhas, because you wouldn't be able to tell if there's anyone in between. Huh?
Remember.
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rentaro's time of death, correct? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He wasn't dead to begin with. He wasn't dead by the piranhas. He died earlier. The victim is Rentaro Mami. Doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. Dead by 910. Yada yada yada.
But
the Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death.
what?
Did Monokuma mess up?
No.
No, this is intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But
Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit. So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
Well done.
There you go, I knew I'd picked a good sidekick. Okay. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Yeah, the cause of death. It says drowning, but if that's the case, we might be able to unravel the... Wait, did it literally say his cause of death was drowning? Did it? Ah, come on. We might be able to unravel the case from there. Oh, there it is.
Alright.
The cause of death was drowning. Okay, yeah, definitely. He was most likely put into that box, and he was in there for so long that he wasn't able to escape, and then he drowned, and no one even noticed he was there except for the person that put him in there. That has to be the only way I can think of this. I was thinking maybe he was underground. Maybe he might have been underground, and then when the piranhas were let in, he was let up. But that wouldn't make any sense. The only thing that would make sense is if he's on the piranhas. Now, you could say that he dropped from the roof and inside, but there are two things wrong with that. One, people would notice, because he'd be dropping and there'd be nothing surrounding him. You'd obviously see a person falling. And two, I think the piranhas were let into a small hole on the top of the tank, which means it would have been impossible for Ryoma to be able to hit that hole. Because the box the piranhas were in was blocking the path anyway. So he must have been in where the piranhas were. Alright, now that we're done with the Mount Akuma files, we can get started on the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is, investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. He's pretty commanding, as I expected. Alright, let's examine this. It's a large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken, but it's in bad shape.
On, man.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now.
But
Well, if we had left Ryuma's body in there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
that's right.
Guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket.
Okay.
It was a lot to clean up, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a look.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much left on the tank. We should investigate the area thoroughly. Actually, I think I'm going to talk to... Oh, okay, I can't. I was going to talk to everyone first, but sure. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. Doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water glass to produce such a perfect square of glass. What exactly is this pane? Oh. Interesting. So maybe in the glass thing that's up above, maybe this was like blocking half of the water tank off. The piranhas were on one side, but Ryoma was on the other side. Maybe. Square glass pane. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said he picked up all the piranhas and put them there. I can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Wait, yes I can. But I think the Ryoma is inside their stomachs, I don't even feel like eating them. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created.
Amen.
At least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul, so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can you really go there looking like this?
But...
Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I noticed right as the show started.
What a surprise!
It felt like there were more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas?
Huh?
What, did they multiply overnight? There's no way they can reproduce that fast. But compared to yesterday, the piranhas look super crammed into that tank. Oh, so they look more crammed together.
Dear, dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my, what a surprise!
Super crammed. Jeez, we get it. More piranhas than yesterday. Yeah. They didn't want the other side being seen. Because that definitely looks like you could hold a person in there. Well, someone small like Ryoma. Handcuffs? Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked. There's some small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard, sharp.
Huh?
What are those hands? What are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? Never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? That's true. There weren't any in the warehouse. Where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have found handcuffs is. Could it be he's a prisoner? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the Ultimate Tennis Pro, but also for the Ultimate Prisoner. What? So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. Wait, what? I'm not understanding that. The Ultimate Prisoner? Who's that? Glass. The fragments of the broken glass water tank has been piled up. There are so many tiny pieces. Gonta and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they threw Kiba at the glass. Curtain. Is there anything suspicious about this curtain?
Hey!
It's been bothering me. What was that curtain for?
That's...
It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, this was closed to prevent us from seeing.
Ah.
Oh, okay, so that's what it is. Then is it some kind of clue? I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. Okay. Can't hit anything. Oh, hi there. What the hell? What are you doing up there? Okay. Okay, Ryoma's body. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now, not even a shadow of what he was. Oh, what the hell is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay.
I'm certain of it.
Remember,
Everyone watching the show witnessed it. He saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
Can't believe he died in such a gruesome way.
Well,
The water filled with blood so fast. We didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But the skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's.
Jeez.
Jeez, I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually do it.
no.
No, I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die, he said as much. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live.
Huh?
What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us, that's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feeling we do. So that he could have the reason to keep going. To fight alongside us. And he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends?
Damn.
Damn it, you idiot. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room.
Ah,
That's it. If we use the key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's in his room to investigate?
remember.
The murder video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had.
Oh.
Then you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
Can't say for certain, but we should check it just in case. Alright. Although he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point thinking about that now. Alright, that's all I wanted to see around the water tank. Okay then. So I can talk to everyone. What about this? Light panel.
Huh?
What is this?
That is.
It is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the baton. Ah, I see. Baton? Ladder. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. What are you doing up there? Like... I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue up there.
All right.
First command to my new psychic is... Yeah, fine. Piranha tank.
Hey,
You were helping set the show, right, Kurumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains. So I do not know the details of her trick.
well,
I see. When I stood on the stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it was lit. It has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight though. And only the front side of glass. The other side is made of wood. So the piranha's tank had no lid, and only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so
Oh yeah. Oh. So if the back and the sides are not made of glass, then you definitely wouldn't have been able to see his body if there was a glass pane and lots of piranhas blocking the way. Yeah, that's definitely it. Oh yeah, the tank was from Hiriko's research lab. Hey Kato, you helped carry the supplies for the show, right?
got it.
Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie, where it was a lot of work. I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there.
You know,
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift.
That is.
Seems that is where the lighting baton for the gym is attached.
ah,
Ah, Kurumi.
Seems as
The
if
control panel on the stage on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the baton. Seems they lowered the baton, attached the piranha tank to it, then raised it again. I never knew the lighting baton was sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
that is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy. It would definitely be able to lower and put a body in then. Whoops. There's still some things, eh? A timer. This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize there was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. Really? There's still some more stuff? The closed curtain. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side. What's the matter? You want to check out the window
Okay.
too? Yeah, but...
ah,
Oh, it's too high to reach, right? Yeah, it is pretty high, even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank.
yeah.
That's right, there was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Kaito quickly headed off the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so...
But you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose so, thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, it climbed up the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
If the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
The culprit may have gone in and out through this
So
window.
what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much. But I think it's the pool.
Yeah,
Pool, huh?
I knew that already.
I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
The window frame has distinct impressions, probably scratched by something. This might be related to the case, I should remember it. I don't know what that could be. Unless, of course, it's the lighting pattern. Like, maybe it scratched against it while it was lowering or raising? I don't know, though. I climbed down from the ladder to the stage.
Hey!
You don't investigate the window, and I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Kaito.
Jeez.
Shouldn't the sidekick be doing this? He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. Investigate everything I want to on stage. Oh, we're all done here, then let's go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's start talking, everyone.
How can this be?
Gonta could save him. No, Gonta should have saved him.
What happened?
Gonta, what's wrong? When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived in tank, then Gonta could have helped Ryoma, but Gonta got scared, too scared to do anything.
Gonta.
Sorry,
Idiot.
Gonta, really sorry.
Come on, man.
Man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if that jumped in, they would have just eaten you too.
That's true.
From what I heard on the read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta.
Huh?
Oh, really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You know,
You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta.
No, Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to help.
Dumbass.
What are you talking about? If you got time to apologize, you got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gonta, you're a huge help. There's some information that only you know after all.
Huh?
Information only Gonta know?
Remember.
Remember during the show you went up on the stage? That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, because Gonta worry about Himiko.
Could it be...
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No, Gonta seen no one in tank. Gonta kinda surprised. Oh, you can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show. But if Gonta do nothing, Himiko get eaten by piranhas. Huh?
But you know,
When the piranhas were dropped and these curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank. Yeah, that's right.
so...
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh.
Gonta do know. Everyone saw Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in after
Sorry.
that. Sorry, Gonta should have watched tank better.
Dumbass.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know...
This isn't a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. But if Himiko disappearing was part of the underwater escape act, how did Ryoma get in the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive the mystery will be an important point of this case. Gonta's account. Okay.
Hey!
I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored.
All right!
Time to work hard to solve the mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come.
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the tricks work, we won't know how Ryoma was killed. But with the way with the way she is, how did we convince her?
Could it be?
Oh, what if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him, and he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show?
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. What?
Hey!
Hey, Flemward, there's something I need you to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh yeah, tell me too, I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. How did Miyu escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why, you...
Oh right, womanly charms, Gonta said. It's like, she used her womanly powers. Chop chop, you slimy slit. Oh, well, I suppose you could say that Gonto was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Sumigi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie will vote later. From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly, and Kokichi left the room after around 9 PM. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly...
We're all forced to participate in Gonto's insect meet and greet. We're freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11 PM.
I see.
So from 9 PM to 11 PM, everyone there had an alibi. And then these people without an alibi are me, Kurumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see you've learned what an alibi is, thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Miyu, how were you able to get away from Gonto?
What?
Oh, well... I had to use my secret woman weapon. Let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon?
Wait!
Hey, what's a secret woman weapon? Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Seriously, let's leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Huh. Insect meet and greet. Alibi. Ah, that's right. We need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie!
Hey, Angie. I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yes, I was in charge of all of the art. I even built and painted the stage.
Then
Do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
No.
No, I do not know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. Let's see, I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret why, though. Oh, by the way, you asked other people to help with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Lots. We've started the paperwork yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Kiba helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Kurumi to sew the curtains, because I hate sewing.
Thanks, B2.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success.
Ah,
No, it's because of all of us. Was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because.
Oh, it's its own. The Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua.
That's what Atua told me. So Atua gave this kind of advice too, does he? And what about the piranha tank and the timer? Those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
Yep. According to the piranha tank manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see, that means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then.
And right when we finished the paperwork, we were about to take a break. Gonto captures us all, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
When Gonto let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
you know,
Oh yeah, you couldn't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yup.
So we decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement. Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there.
Ah.
What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Huh?
What?
Atua has spoken.
You have nothing to worry about. I guess that's why the window was open, right? Because they had to sneak into the gym.
Huh?
Nothing to worry.
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie's starting to sound more and more creepy. Himiko. Yeah, my magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko.
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. Why would you think that? I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve the mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act, it was magic.
come on, man.
You still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change, it was magic.
Huh?
But...
I'll protect you.
Okay, your time's up. The question and answer session is now over. Unless you want to feel the volcanic wrath of my near Kilo.
Jeez.
Man, this god is more strict than the security at idol events. Huh. What about you, Tenkara? May as well.
Hey.
If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic, got it? I'll use my near Kilo to obliterate any degenerate male. But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial? Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is, when was Hiroma murdered? Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. Culver knew how Himiko trick worked, took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
But...
Katie, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise. I was just eating breakfast.
Of course!
God, I'm not suspicious.
Dear.
I don't understand how the explanation is supposed to convince me. Kira does have a point. What about you, Kurkier?
However,
I never imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
no.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actually actual magic?
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kira murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We followed Kira backstage. Oh. It's a pretty long road. What was this used for? I estimate it's roughly 65 feet in length.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at it.
But of course.
I'm well versed in ropes. I once visited a village when their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on the investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could this be related to the case? The staircase goes up to the top of the stage. At first glance, there's nothing particularly suspicious about it. There might be some trick, but only a magician would know. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from where we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes?
But
But how would you get from the water tank to the space behind the staircase?
could it be?
This must be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. What's to bet the killer when they jumped in here, or maybe they whenever they put Ryoma's body in the tank, they probably got their clothes wet and changed. But since our closets have the same clothing, you wouldn't notice, maybe?
Listen.
Since the show was used for the murder, we must investigate Himiko's trick as well. Perhaps there are clues here. Really? I don't really see what else. Oh, large water tank. Wait, what? Is this the one we just broke? Oh, yeah, it is. There's nothing strange about it from behind, other than the large size of the normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank? Huh.
That's right.
Well, if we figure that out, Zilly, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However,
I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got there. It is true, there's a high probability they used the same route. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. There's something here? Unless decided that after we search it. Investigating anything that stands out. I don't... What else is there? It's expecting me to look at something, but... I don't... I've already looked at the staircase, right? Staircase goes up to the substrate. Interesting it closely. See there's someplace on the side is wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. Oh, okay. Investigated just about everything to do with the stage. But I still don't know how the trick is performed.
Hey, so...
How long are you going to investigate here? We're still going to find the culprit. Come on, let's go. Okay, I checked that area already, but I guess it's because I didn't check the puddle first. Oh, wait, Kaito. I believe we'll investigate everything we need to for now. Well, investigation's over now, so who's the culprit?
No.
Can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
Come on, man.
Wait, you know? I never thought a detective work would be so much work. So what else do we need to investigate?
That's...
First of all, that's the gym, and then I think it's Ryuma's room, and Himiko's place, right? They're connected to the window above the stage that needs to be looked
That's
at.
true.
After that, I want to go to Ryuma's room and find out what the murder video had. Then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennifer's lab. Got it. I deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? Let's follow the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there will be some kind of clue. So we've still got a lot to do then. Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's going to be you doing all the heavy lifting.
You're right.
You're right.
Screw around.
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Is there a right way to respond to that? What? I said you're right. Okay. Okay, I need to go to the thingamajiggy. The Ultimate Tennifer's lab. If I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was as well. That may have led us to a trace of evidence. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of the problem first. Oh, look at the net. It's down. Handcuffs, right over there. It's because... Oh, you... Oh. They made the shower room basically a prison life because... No. Poor Ryoma. It's a shower room that... But it feels less like the Ultimate Tennifer's. More like the Ultimate Prisoner's lab.
Hey, so...
You think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did. Jeez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. Closed window. This window has no vines or barbed wire. And there was just one window I could see from the pool area. Oh, is this on the other side of it? Really? Wow. I didn't expect it to be here. This is probably the window. I should open it to be sure. Yeah.
Just as I suspected. The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
A pool? Oh, wait up. We're on the 3rd floor, so we're pretty high up, yeah? If we did it just right, I think we could jump right into the pool from there.
You're right.
Yeah, and you can swim at any time other than nighttime.
But...
It's said that in the school rules and the rules in the pool area as well. I see. Well, I don't really want to swim, so that doesn't really affect me. Wait a sec. What's this? Huh?
Hey, so...
Look, there's weird scratches on the Windows frame.
Okay.
You're right, they're definite abrasions here. The marks are similar to the ones that were in the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing a window normally. This window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. Looks like it would hurt even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi!
Now you understand, right, Shuichi? What?
Got it.
How amazing am I to have noticed such a super ultra important clue?
Kaito Momota.
It's all in the day's work.
Luminary
Kaito
of the
Momota,
stars.
luminary of the stars. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. Huh. Marked window frame. There's a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stone. Looks like something was scraped against it. You're right, what made them? Those scratch marks were clearly not natural. They must have been some kind of metal. That is interesting. Okay, so it's only the handcuffs left. Maybe? Yeah. There they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaito, handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Or, wait, are they the same?
Because...
I think so. Here, look.
Remember.
See, one empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. The culprit was definitely here. Okay. We came here to confirm our suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank. We found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
Hey!
Seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
All right.
Alright then. Then on to the next place. There's no point staying here.
Okay.
Interesting. So, we saw that this window is on the upper level, like a third floor area. So I'm starting to think, maybe, this is going to be completely absurd, but the light button, you know, it's 2 chords. What if you lowered it enough that you're able to stretch it out the gym window that led to the pool, and then to the window that's in this room? And maybe you tied it down somehow. You then handcuffed Ryoma, and used the handcuffs as like a hook. You made it so his arms went either side of the 2 light buttons, cuffed them together so he wouldn't fall, and he slid down. You'd then run to the gym, get on the stage, get him. It would save you the trouble of anyone noticing you, and you'd be able to put him into the thingamajiggy. But yeah, that's just a guess. It would explain how Ryoma got to the gym without anyone noticing. It would also explain why there's marks. And you'd think that since this goes to the pool, you might think, oh, he drowned in the pool. But I think he drowned because he was stuck with the piranhas.
Hey,
So where should we go?
Whoa!
As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell to the ground.
Hold up.
Hell, something's caught on my leg.
That's...
It looks like a cable.
Ah.
Is this for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should have put it in the corner. The tennis net? I see, so that's why this room felt odd. Should investigate this in detail. Yeah, it's all down. The reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. So, did they take the cord out of the top of the net, which is usually what makes it go straight? When I came here last time, the tennis net was up. But now the cable's being removed. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm trying to think, why would the cable be used?
Huh?
So like someone took the cable off? Why would they do that?
Hey!
Okay, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. Are you seriously going to say this is what reached towards the other window? I don't know.
Huh?
What? I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long this cable is. You're in the tennis club?
That's right.
That's right, it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like it.
Hey!
Did you know Ryoma before?
Ah.
I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know...
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
Jeez.
And then once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed him off so much I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Did something about it bother you?
No.
Nothing specific, I was just checking. So detectives got bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy? Interesting. Tennis net cable. Alright, search the whole area. There's still some other places I need to check. Oh, so this is Himiko's research lab. What are we going to do? Investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked. Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms? Well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. Okay. There. It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show. Looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me in Kibo when we carried out the tank out here. And perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the tank. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up. Why open up there? Oh wait, perhaps it isn't random. The segment had to be open up here. Is that where you get out from or something? Water tank trick. Okay.
Shuichi!
Hey Shuichi, do you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You're my favorite after all. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey!
I do actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late. I see you want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday. That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttimes yesterday so suspicious since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
What were you doing there? Be easier if I just explain step by step what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed towards the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour at the start of nighttime, but something happened.
Huh?
Something happened. Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right off around 9 PM. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something?
If I remember correctly...
Didn't you ask Kurumi to beat your mom earlier?
That's so mean.
She kept talking and then finally let me go at 9 PM when nighttime rolled around.
Huh?
Whole hour? Only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for another half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave then.
Please wait.
Stop right there, our conversation's not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you, you're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss May, catch me if you can.
That
Is that a request? Huh?
So that means...
And then I guess Kurumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end she called me a little before 10.
I'm disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started.
So
do your alibis still hold up even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. Think about 9 PM until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kurumi have alibis. After Kurumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. By the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11 PM. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi. Oh yeah, I did say something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me.
Huh?
Something odd. I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. Girl in her underwear? What the hell is he talking about? What? By the way, you didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you and what were you doing? I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. See. Okay.
But you know...
Even if it is a Salt's case, revealing Himiko's tricks, well, it makes things kind of boring.
Huh?
Kaito, are you the type who wants to believe in magic? Ooh, Kaito believes in Himiko's magic.
Idiot.
That's not what I mean. I was just thinking that her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people.
I see.
Oh yeah, I guess you could think about it like that.
Yeah.
But besides, it's just like my dream to go to space. I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe I will meet aliens. Flying around space with thoughts like that is the true spirit of the adventure. Ah, so it's like that. Kaito, that's
You're
the
so
stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help in this situation.
What?
Who are you calling stupid? No need to yell. What are you doing here, Samigi? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm playing, but it's plain to see I'm investigating.
Okay.
Is that so?
Hey, so
Did you find any clues?
Uh,
I was still thinking about that. I just don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them.
no.
No, in fact, I still haven't found anything. And go get to it. Looking around here is how you find clues. But I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. Sumiki gave Kikichi a manful glance.
Hey!
So I decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way, even plain old me can help out. Alright then. Wait, is there less water in this now? No, I don't think so. Never mind. Inner tube. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. Looks like a big sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves.
Rise and shine or sign.
Don't look at us. I don't like water, I prefer juice. You get heavier when I cut and absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun.
Ah.
You know, Madam, might be onto something. I kind of want to go to the pool now.
I'll do it.
Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
You stupid.
Idiots, we're not here to play. We're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Monocubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass.
If you don't get it, I'll throw you all into the pool myself. Please don't.
Can't we all get
Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along?
What?
You saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Monokid? Huh?
So long. Farewell.
No. So then it was one of us that put the inner tube there, not the Monocubs. It doesn't matter, the inner tube probably isn't related to this case. Isn't related to this case? If it were just for playing around then, why is there a rope tied to it? What would that be for? That is intriguing. Maybe they put Ryoma in the inner tube and put him into the water so he would float? And then maybe the killer themselves used the cord. No, the cord was tied up in the room. They'd have to go back to do that. But yeah, I think they may have used the cord, or maybe the lighting baton to... No, the lighting baton was already holding the piranha fish since last night, so it's impossible. So it has to be the cord, somehow. I don't know why there's 2 marks when the cord doesn't have 2 ends. Yeah, technically, it doesn't have 2 parts of it. But possibly the killer used it to slide from that window to the other one, maybe? I don't know. You can see the gym's window over here. That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty higher up. You won't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree, the ladder only barely reached the window and it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. That's the window in the shower room in Roma's lab. Doesn't look like a normal school pool, more like a pool or resort. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. There's still plenty of water to swim in. Water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. I've already checked that. There's an tube, it looks like a big sturdy one, but there's a rope tied to it. What could that be? That is intriguing. Yeah, it is. It's lunchtime, but it looks like you're finding a resort. Nothing has changed. This is the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Is that an electric air pump? I see, you could easily fill a large inner tube with this. It doesn't seem to be anything worth inspecting. Okay. Some pool rules are posted here. There's one I find in particular. There are also some specifications written there. Pool is 82 feet in length and is 39 feet wide. The pool side is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right sides are 8 feet each. There's something bothering me about the pool rules, they say. Oh no, jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime.
Whoa!
Whoa, where'd you come from?
Yeah.
I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or train, that's on you.
No, no, no.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime.
That's...
That would be a violation, right?
Hey,
If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then the person will be ripped apart by axles.
What?
But what if you're thrown in? You'd go that far?
yeah.
Well, so far the sirens haven't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Since that's the case, we can assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, no one alive. No swimming at nighttime. That's just my play in that case. Okay, now I can investigate this. Bits of fabric. Oh, there's something else floating in the pool. It looks like a little bit of piece of fabric.
Jeez.
Just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know...
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have to pick up trash.
Okay.
Yeah, but perhaps it's just my intuition, but it doesn't bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective. Black piece of fabric.
Hey, so...
Hey, Shurishi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up all about it, but it doesn't seem like there are any clues here.
But...
Well, that in-tube still is bothering me. I don't think what it tells us... I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to this case.
No.
But you know, if that in-tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it is related to the case, why didn't they clean it up?
So...
Just leaving it sitting out like that, don't you think that's straight up careless? No, even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get the inner tube.
remember...
The water level is so low that you could grab the inner tube even if you didn't manage to bring it closer.
But you know...
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand?
Oh.
Oh, that's right, they couldn't get in the water. Can you get in the water? Yes, I suppose you could think of it that way.
You know...
Well, we can't stay forever, right? Let's go check out the other places.
Alright.
There's no time to waste. There's no right, Psychic.
You're right.
Yeah, sure. Okay, then. I'm actually slightly confused what a lot of this stuff is being used for, but I think I understand how he died. I think he was still in the piranha thing and he fell with the piranhas. But I could be wrong. There he is.
So...
This Ryoma's room, huh? So where's the video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe put on the bookcase. Kaido opened up all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. That's weird. I can't find it anywhere. I see. So we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Hey,
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's murder video.
remember...
If their murder video was left at the scene, that would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence.
Ah.
That's true.
Okay.
And the video is not in the room, which means...
Got it.
So it's just like we thought, the video was the motive.
Okay.
So I'm guessing in the class trial we're going to make someone slip up and mention the motive, maybe? Yes, the best explanation I can think of.
That's my side.
Alright, that's just what I'd expect from the top sidekick. Oh boy.
Shuichi!
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing.
So...
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean...
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
Nah.
They showed the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So maybe we should have watched them, without looking away from the truth.
I mean...
At the time I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
That's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watch them together?
Got it.
Yeah, we should have watched together and watched all the videos, shared our own motives. Even if it's something we can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is.
Ah,
That's what Kikichi was trying to do.
Huh?
Huh?
hey,
Kikichi was trying to give us to participate in a murder video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us in the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way?
Nah.
No, if that's what he wanted, he could have just asked.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done, but the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. That's true, it's impossible to know what Kikichi's thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Alright then. Don't want to leave just yet. It might be something important. Should investigate here just in case. I opened the closet and discovered several identical sets of clothes just like Rio wore. Just like my room. Yeah, my closet like this too is packed with nothing but uniforms. Really? Must be the same for everyone.
That's right.
There's no Cubs pads here, so the culprit must have taken it. There's no bed except the one in my room. Don't see the Cubs pad here, nothing outside of the ordinary. Interesting. Really? I thought I checked everywhere. What are we doing here? Am I required to talk to someone? Hey.
hey,
Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier you said you didn't want to help with the investigation. Were you serious about that?
So what?
You'll be fine even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different, that is... that's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off.
Huh?
Sidekick?
Got it.
Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now.
Hey,
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So...
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
well,
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
You know...
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
like I'd know.
Why do you care?
no.
Because it's been bothering me. You've been in here ever since the room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just wanted you to talk to me, Maki. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me.
Hey,
If it's true that you don't want to help us if you don't want to,
is that alright?
but you should at least cooperate with our investigation.
Because...
Because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only been going back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey,
And can I ask you this, did you see Gonto at all last night? Gonto was searching the grounds last night trying to capture us all.
why?
How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonto did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. So Gonto got scared off by that? Well, I guess he wouldn't would hold back against the girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that?
Hey,
Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything.
Ah,
Okay, I'm done here.
Huh?
You are?
that's right.
Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I didn't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so...
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Soichi.
I believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know, it's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else could verify the testimony, there might be a problem later. Okay. Hey, Mira? Oh, Kurumi. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing here, Kurumi?
do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? And she spoke, she glanced towards Maki. Ah, so he's staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a message?
May I?
But of course, since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I'm questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonto yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So...
The last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him all yesterday, actually.
Then,
And you were fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey,
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
that is correct.
Gonto was the last one to see him alive at around 8 PM yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him by using Shikuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Miyu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonto. In that case, Gonto's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday at around 8 PM. Okay then. There we go.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video. In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? The class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the... See you later!
Shuichi!
Looks like it's time, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
don't worry about
Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Believe in me?
it. Why?
Why? Why do you trust me, Kaido? There's a chance that I'm the cult.
Idiot.
I believe in you because I want to. And do I need a reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you... Wait, what? I didn't read that. Isn't that why you believed in Kaido? I mean, sure, I might be betrayed in the end, but...
I believe in
Don't
you.
worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi,
Shuichi, we're still young. I can't die because before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
let's do it.
If you're then going to get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you've got. Oh boy. I can already see it now. Kaito's gonna have a drink, and he's gonna go to space in a chapter. And we know that if those two things happen, he's going to die. We know it. It's just weird that he said that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaido, I know.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. Huh, that's my sidekick. He's right, I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm gonna survive. We're gonna survive together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. I don't know why it did that, but sure. Let me go here. That's it. I was about to say, let me go to the Shrine of Judgment. Hello there, Shrine.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? Not like we have a choice, right? You are quick to understand. It's as though Monica has you trained.
What?
We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time.
Hey.
Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate. You want me to Aikido chop your head off?
Wait.
That's not even Aikido anymore.
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Here we go again. Hey, I have to make a new one every time this happens. The door appeared before us with the pomp as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped towards the door. We were silent, all I could hear was unsteady breathing, just as we passed through the door. It started up again. Normally I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged, my heart pounding harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves. The elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end. No, it was only just the beginning. Welcome! You've hopelessly arrived once again! Did you want to come here again? Because how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful to put so much effort into building this place? It should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the axles to build this car room. But Father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
What are you saying?
You idiots, are you really committed to this henchman bit?
They're so...
You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this car room, almost like it's a show.
Oh?
For a show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it.
Hmm?
Is this just for a show? Are you showing this to the people outside and... Boo-hoo! Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us. As in, they're no longer with us, you know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. Well then. Do do be do 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 do. Then the class trial began. Do do do. Ryo Mahoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And that person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth to get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I like that Rentaro isn't here. I don't know why I like that. It's just weird. It makes me feel like something's important about him. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I'll fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies.